Okay, so we've been given the graphs of cos theta and sine theta. We're going to practice drawing cos theta and sine theta in advance when we come back to school. Like just spend a lesson literally drawing them over and over and over again. And we're going to add to it the sketch of 1 over cos theta. Now the important things to remember, so the max, so when cos theta equals 1, 1 on cos theta equals 1. So 1 on cos theta is going to be here and here. Same with negative 1. Cos theta equals negative 1. 1 on cos theta, 1 on negative 1 will also be negative 1. So it's going to go through those 3 points, asymptotes. Vertical when cos theta equals 0, because you can't do 1 on cos theta. So that's cos theta equals 0 here and here. So we're going to have asymptotes there. And don't forget, when cos theta is max, 1 on cos theta is min at the same x coordinate. So if we've got cos theta maxing out here, we're going to have 1 on cos theta minimum. It's going to be a minimum there. So instead of going like that, which is cos theta, we're going to kind of go like that instead. And the same here. So we know we're going through this point, and this point. We know we're not going to touch these asymptotes, and we know at this point we're going to go like that, this point we're going to go like that, this point we're going to go like that. So this point, the only way that happens is if we go down and like keep going that way. This point, the only way this happens is if we go up. And this one would be the same, but we've only been asked to do it to 360, so we don't bother like doing any more on this side. And same here, we've only been asked to start at 0, so we don't bother doing any more on this side, but this one would go up that way. So that's what 1 on cos theta looks like. The domain and range of 1 on cos theta in this interval. Well, you can see that 1 on cos theta is always going to be, like, we don't have anything in the gap between 1 and minus 1. Everything's either above it or below it. So, sorry, that's for the range. When we're thinking domain, are there any values that 1 on cos theta never equals? Well, it's when... So these points were 90 degrees and 270 degrees. So because cos 90 equals 0, cos 270 equals 0. 1 on 0, we have an asymptote. So domain of 1 on cos theta x does not equal 90, x does not equal 270. We don't need this explanation. And the range I highlighted in yellow. It's always, y is always greater than or equal to 1. It can equal 1, but it's always going to be bigger than it, like greater than or equal to it. And y is going to be less than or equal to negative 1. Like it's not going to be between 1 and negative 1. Okay, now let's do the same kind of logic for sine theta. So when sine theta equals 1, then 1 on sine theta will also be 1, because 1 on 1 is 1. So we will be going through this point as well as this point. Sine theta equals -1. So we're going to go through that point and that point. Asymptotes. Well, our vertical asymptote, when sine theta equals 0, because you can't do 1 on 0, so that's here and here and here. So we're never going to get there. So our minimums and maximums, the x-coordinate. So when sine theta is max, 1 on sine theta is min. So we've got minimums here. That's it. When sine theta is min, 1 on sine theta is max. So here. And that's kind of it. Well, that's all we have to do. Now we just need to draw it. Well, it's going to go up that way and up that way because that's a maximum. And it's going to kind of go down that way and that way because it's a minimum. So let's figure out the domain and range. Well, it didn't equal 180 and it didn't equal 360. So theta does not equal 180 and theta does not equal 360. Oh, and theta does not equal 0. So 0, 180, 360. And the range, again, we were never within this kind of range, so y is less than or equal to -1 and y is greater than or equal to 1.